The key objectives of the investor education strategy are: first, to empower individuals to make informed and beneficial financial decisions on investments and investment vehicles. Second, increase awareness of investors' rights and responsibilities, as well as to develop resistance to scams. Third, achieve a win-win situation for investors, licensees, and the Capital Markets Authority, where each participant has a better understanding of their role in building a stable capital market. Fourth, increase sophistication in managing savings and developing capability in investing, and create a greater pool of informed, capable, and responsible investors in the capital markets. Investor education has been identified as a key pillar in the development of capital markets in Kenya. Creating awareness enhances financial literacy and confidence, which leads to increased public participation in our capital markets.
We are trying to, one, build people's understanding, appreciation of the scope of the capital markets instruments that are available. We're also trying to target the potential issuers of these products so we can increase the spread of available products in our market. And ultimately, we're also trying to work with the investors to make sure that a more informed investor will be able to take the right kind of decisions.
Educating the public on the workings of the capital market will enable the country become a middle-income economy as envisaged in the Vision 2030 economic blueprint. Capital markets play a pivotal role in mobilizing funds to support the attainment of the objectives of the vision. The Capital Markets Authority is committed to implementing investor education programs through an accountable and coordinated approach. The authority acknowledges the need to reach out to prospective investors throughout the country using all available channels of communication. In addition, investor education requires the concerted effort and resources from all stakeholders.
As an authority, we believe an educated investor is a protected investor. So one of the ways we try to ensure that we protect investors is to ensure that they have information as they come to the market, so that they don't come to the market, burn their fingers, and they'll never come again. So we give them information so that they can make informed decision when they're making investment in the capital market industry.
When people hear investor education, you tend to automatically leap to maybe Wanjiku, the retail investor out there. But that is only one of our key targets. We're also trying to reach out to the institutional investors, a much wider scope of retail investors, which include both individuals, investment groups, SACCOs, other structures like institutional investors, for example, our pension funds, our insurance companies, international investors. And very importantly, we also look at the diaspora, who account for a very significant portion of potential investment in the country. In addition to that, when we're looking at stakeholders, we have to look at both sides of the equation. It's not only the investors, the source of the money, it's also the borrowers or the companies that are looking to raise the financing. So a critical component are also the potential issuers of these products and the intermediaries who are working in our market, who are also structuring these products to make sure that we're able to cover the full spectrum of both origination, structuring, issuance, and then actual investment.
The Capital Markets Authority plans its activities with a target group in mind. In order for the investor education strategies to be effective, there is a need to identify the various constituents within the reach of the authority. This enables our investor education programs to be effective in the long run.
Investor education is also intended for market development, in the sense that when we have new products, we need also to come out and let investors know that these products are there. And these new products can only develop if Kenyans have this information. So we go out as the investor education department to ensure that this information is given out there to the common mwananchi, it's given to corporates and also to high net worth individuals.
The Capital Markets Authority collaborates with key partners who assist in the coordination of investor education activities. The key partners include Nairobi Securities Exchange, the Central Depository and Settlement Corporation, the Kenya Association of Stockbrokers and Investment Banks, Association of Fund Managers, Association of Collective Investment Schemes, East African Venture Capital Association, listed companies, East African Securities Regulatory Authorities, EASRA, Association of Chartered Certified Accountants, Institute of Certified Public Accountants of Kenya, ISPAC, Institute of Certified Public Secretaries of Kenya, ISPSK, Retirement Benefits Authority, Insurance Regulatory Authority, the Central Bank of Kenya, Sacco Societies Regulatory Authority, the Kenya Investment Authority, the World Bank Group, and the International Monetary Fund, the African Development Bank, rural outreach organizations, the media, and education institutions.
We're working very constructively to see how we can leverage both electronic and social media to make sure that we are able to take advantage of the internet, reach out to investors wherever they may be on what has now truly become the platform for all information around the world, and really utilize social media to be able to engage much more directly with potential investors across the board to make sure they're able to ask the questions they need to ask and receive the clarifications and further information that the authorities are in a position to provide to really broaden people's understanding and appreciation of the capital markets, the available capital markets products, as well as to make sure that those investors that are making decisions are making informed decisions as much as possible.
The various investor education activities undertaken by the CMA include forums, seminars and workshops targeting the various groups, open days in collaboration with our stakeholders, investor education campaigns in the media, sharing information on investor education on the Capital Markets Authority website, distribution of investor education materials such as brochures and flyers, sponsoring awards such as the Financial Reporting Award, FIRE Award, and Champions of Governance Awards, participating in investment conference and fora. The Capital Markets Authority will continue to play its role in creating awareness among Kenyans on the important role of investing in driving national economic and social development as envisaged under the Vision 2030 Economic Blueprint. The Capital Markets Authority, promoting capital markets integrity.